Hey everybody, welcome! How is everyone? Sorry about the little bit of the late stream. I know that I was planning on streaming a little bit earlier, but I got kind of sidetracked. I started drawing and I got into like a weird rabbit hole. So, hope everybody's doing great. Yeah, and it's great to see everybody. For everybody new, I'm Stefan, and this is the White Dog Tarot, the live free caller show. Hey, Christy. Hey, Montaigne. I did get your message on Instagram. How's everything going? I'd love to have you on soon. If you don't mind hanging out, we're gonna get settled here. And hey Sanchen, nice to meet you. Hey Namira. But yeah, Montaigne, I'd love to have you on. Of course, I always like having you on. Yes, of course you can join the stream. So hope everybody's doing great. What should we start with today? Let's do maybe a quick general. We'll do a quick general reading for fire signs, and then we'll take Montaigne's call. You got it, Montaigne. I'll probably just call you right through Instagram if that's okay. Okay. All right. Hey, Joanne. Joanna, how are you? I'm having a great week. I am having such a good week. Okay. And everybody, sorry about the I know I haven't been really keeping my own schedule of Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's been kind of a busy couple weeks. But I'm gonna try to figure something out so I can be on a consistent schedule that everybody can know about. So, okay. All right, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. Let's just get some general messages for fire placements. Okay, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Okay. All right, fire signs, what's going on? Oh. Okay. Wow. Definitely feels like you're dealing with potentially a water sign, fire signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We got a lot of water energy on the board. Let's get some clarifiers here. Can I get one for this Queen of Cups? Oh my gosh. Okay. So guys, we currently have the Queen of Cups on the board, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Hey, Minnie. Oh, it's so good to see you. How are you? Hmm. This is so weird. Can I get one more for Knight of Cups? Okay. Okay. Um, so fire signs. Minnie, hope you're doing great. I'm doing so good. Thanks for asking. Um, this is very strange. Well, I guess it's not stranger than anything else we see. Always just a different kind of strange. So, I mean, it very much feels like you're dealing with somebody who has a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placement. It looks like in the recent past there was a lot of really strong mutual feelings for one another. It kind of feels like this. Kind of feels like this Queen of Cups might be them, and they were somebody who was had really strong feelings for you, very open, um, like emotionally, very compassionate. This is somebody that I think you extended like your own cup to, and I think it was really in the context of like a very balanced, equal give and take relationship. Something weird happened. Um, it almost feels like this person started acting kind of immature. Like I almost felt like they started to kind of regress from like a queen almost into a page. Um, this might have even been like some communication or a message. Um, it just kind of feels like the present moment, for whatever reason, the energy is really shifted. And it feels like there's a lot of kind of like anxiety and confusion, um, honestly, in conflict or disagreements. Um, the Page of Cups was clarified by the Moon and the Five of Swords as well. I think one of you feels as though like I guess whatever. Let's just guys switch the roles if you need to. I'm just gonna speak as though I'm talking about the person that's on your mind. This very well could be you. You'll know better. So I think that you maybe have some fears about um one about this person like being sneaky. Um, I just don't think that there's a lot of trust here out of nowhere. Um, something changed. Something changed quick. And I mean, future. It feels like maybe you guys are not on the best terms. There's kind of a lot of uncertainty. Um, near future, we have Eight of Wands, clarified by the Four of Cups, clarified by Page of Wands. So, what this looks like is very fast moving communication um, regarding an offer of love. Somebody trying to show you that there's a lot of excitement. I mean, that's how they're coming up. The other thing is, this actually could be your energy. I feel like you're going to get some communication, and at first, you might kind of resist it. You might be a little bit apathetic to it. What is going on? I really am not sure, like specifically what, but something shifted where there was a lot of openness and love and like a feeling of mutual balance to some, I think some real fears. This could also just be one of either of you's wounds, um, kind of surfacing about like fear of abandonment, something like this. Somebody's coming to speak to you, and I think you might take a little time to think it over. You might even be a little resistant, but I actually see you starting to get excited again about this opportunity. Hey, Helga. What's the outcome? Well, you're definitely gonna get laid, fire signs, that's for sure. I think a lot of new passion is gonna be sparked. A lot of new passion. Wow. Okay. Very good. We don't just want passion. Um, this is really gonna come together, fire signs. Four of Wands. This is one of my favorite cards. It's a card of like celebration and harmony. Um, it's more fire energy. It can be a card of you guys thinking about moving in together in the future, marriage. I'm not saying this is gonna happen tomorrow. This looks like somewhat. It's hard to say how far out this is, but listen, all good relationships, all beautiful relationships, go through ups and downs. Um, I mean, all of you guys know that. You know, like an easy connection probably isn't going to be the right person for you. You know, it's like anything. Uh, nothing truly worth having is going to be had without some level of struggle or challenges. You know, a lot of times these deep connections force a lot of insecurities to the surface. And I really think that's what this was. It almost feels like a little it almost feels like a little bit of fear set in about what you guys had, because this is really, I mean, damn, this is a really beautiful connection between two people. So much emotion, so much love. Um, but I expect you guys to really have a serious conversation, and I think things are really going to turn around. Hey, Merita. So that looks really good, fire signs. I like that. Oh, Helga, you've been waiting. I'm sorry I kept you waiting. It's great to see you back though. Helga, did you want to hop on? Did you want a phone reading? I'd love to have you on the show. Yeah, if anybody would like a phone reading on the show, just message me on Instagram. It's listed below. And I can call you right through the Instagram app. And yeah, it's great to have everybody. Marita, I'd love to have you on the show. Do you want to call in, or you want me to give you a call if you're too shy? Oh, no need to be shy, Helga. Nobody knows you here. And I'll be right there with you. I'd be happy to pull a couple quick cards for you, though. It'd be my pleasure. Um, thank you for um, thank you for coming back to and watching the stream. It means a lot. So, and yeah, Marita, let's absolutely pull some cards for you after Helga. I would love you on the show though. So, guys, please feel free to subscribe if you're new. Um, and yeah, it's great to have everybody. Okay. Helga, pick a deck, 1 through 6. Hmm. Okay. 4 it is. Helga, I'm just gonna see what's coming in for you. Sometimes, love just isn't, no pun intended. Sometimes just love isn't in the card. So, I always try to keep it a little bit more open ended. Um, but I'll certainly try to set my intention for that. Okay. Okay. All right. My friend Helga, my new friend Helga. Let's pull some cards for her. Hey, Rand. I'd be happy to do a reading for you. We got a couple people ahead of you, so if you don't mind waiting. And if you'd like a phone reading, I always try to prioritize those. We actually need to get Montaigne on. She's been waiting to come on as well. So, um, and for everybody watching, please donate to the channel. It really means a lot. Um, my show's free. It always will be too. You know, I started it really with the sole intention of trying to help other people. And I do understand that a lot of times when we need help the most is usually when we don't have the money to pay for things like a reading or even therapy. I mean, or even groceries. So that's really why I started this show. You know, hopefully to be a catalyst and make some good waves for all the for all the fucking bad ones that I used to create at some point in my life. So your donations really make the show possible, truly. And I'm gonna keep doing it till I can't, you know, keep the lights on in my house. So, okay. All right, Helga, let's see what's going on. Ran, where are you chatting with us from? And it's great to meet you. I'm Stefan. I think you're new here. Hey, Zay. And I just want to give my friend Stego Lego a big shout out because I didn't stream for like a few days, and she checked in on me to make sure I didn't like like slip and fall and die in my bathtub. So thank you, Zay. I love you. Okay. And for anybody watching, if there's any tarot readers on or tarot readers that find this video, I'd love to have you on the show. I would love to be. I'd be honored. I'd really like to start having um, guests on the show to take calls with me. Um, I think it would be really fun, and it's always good to have more than than just my perspective on things. So, or if there's anybody who's in the mental health field, um, any therapists, um, or counselors who are interested in tarot who find this show, I'd love to have you on too. Just email me or message me on Instagram. I have a lot of crazy ideas, so um, yeah, I'd love to have anybody on. Okay, all right, all right. My friend Helga. Hey Montaigne, you're gonna be my first caller. We're gonna pull some quick cards for Helga, Merita, Ran, and then I'm gonna give you a call. Can't wait to talk to you. What's coming in for Helga? Wow. About what though? What are you moving towards here? Wow. Helga, I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at yet, but damn girl, nothing bad about this, that's for sure. I'm gonna need some clarifiers. I feel like you've been pretty low key lately. I feel like you've been kind of taking some time to yourself, in a really healthy way. I don't know if you've kind of felt like you've been like you needed some rest, or some downtime, but I feel like you've been using it in a productive way by yourself. I feel like you've kind of been doing a lot of introspection. Um, it's really nice. I really like to see that card. Um, it's funny. It starts off with the Four of Swords, and then it goes immediately to the fastest moving energy. Like really, I could possibly see on the board. Um, Knight of Swords, followed by the Chariot, followed by the Sun. We're gonna get some clarifiers, but I mean, for the last card to be the Sun, I mean, there's nothing bad about this. I mean, this is about like pleasure, happiness, true joy, like feeling magnetic, like a reason to celebrate success. It's the happiest card in the deck. I mean, there's a little naked boy riding bareback on a horse. I mean, if that's not happiness, I don't know. I don't want to know what is. So, um, let's see what all this fast movement's about. Hmm. Okay. Oof. All right, Helga. You absolutely have somebody coming in. That's for sure. I wasn't sure where this is going. It's funny. I feel like you've been kind of in an energy, like I said, of like keeping to yourself, and then out of nowhere, you're just gonna have like this burst. I don't want to say of like restlessness, but borderline restlessness, where you just feel like you want to get up and do stuff. Like you just become very like action oriented. Um, you might even start looking to like learn new things. Like I don't know, maybe something new is gonna interest you. Um, this feels more future focused, so I'm not gonna try to put a pretense on what it could be. This could be just getting out and being assertive, like meeting people. Um, like you're gonna have a lot of mental energy from all like the rest that you've had, and I actually think that you're gonna have a couple people interested in you, like a lot of opportunities coming up, a lot of choices. I think it's gonna feel good too. And with the Chariot, I actually feel like this energy is really gonna start coming towards you. Um, Part of me feels like if it's been quiet with like meeting people, I almost feel like the universe wanted you to know that like you kind of needed this time to yourself, um, to almost be grounded. That's I don't usually get that message with the Four of Swords, but um, I think things are really going to start moving quickly this summer, specifically next month. Um, I think you're going to meet a couple people, and one is so clearly going to emerge. I mean, I got the Sun clarified by the Two of Cups, Helga. I mean, damn. I mean, this is literally the embodiment of like true happiness in the context of like unified love with somebody, a partnership, like mutual attraction, like a connection, something that feels really balanced. Somebody that I actually think is going to start off or could start off as a friend, which I would tell you, regardless of what you're looking for, you should always do. I don't know how old you are. It doesn't really matter, but it took me a really long time to figure out that getting to know somebody as a friend, or developing a friendship with somebody before you start like sleeping with them, it's so important. It's so important in creating like a real connection with somebody. Could be an air sign. Who's this going to be? How can we get a little bit more on this person? It looks great though. So just to recap, what I want to tell you, because I know I was being a little bit broad, be assertive, go after things. I almost feel like your curiosity, or you just, I mean, the Page of Swords can represent um like a thirst for knowledge in some ways, and I don't want you to take that in a literal sense, but finding new ways to communicate with people, could be new people, um like following through on ideas, or trying new things is going to bring about like this change, whatever that means to you. So basically what I'm saying is, don't lock yourself in your room and do the same thing if you do the same thing pretty repetitively, go out and try new things. Okay, that's how you bring in new opportunities, and they can find you in the strangest ways, you know. How can we know who this person is? Wow. Okay. Is that what I think it is? Does she already know this person? Does she already know this person? Hmm. um okay, Helga, I am so sorry if you don't want to hear this. Just be open-minded to what I'm telling you, because it's what I'm seeing, okay? I tried to ask a little bit more about this person. I'm getting two messages. Well, the one message is, you know this person already. Um when I asked like about this person, some messages I got was like, this is going to be a person where there's some familiarity, some happy memories. Um this could be somebody from a while ago. This is also somebody who's changed a lot. I don't know if you've dated this person yet, but this is somebody who's had quite a few endings and new beginnings, and really changed significantly, from when you last remember them. Um, like this actually could be, you know what? I don't want to be presumptuous and try to tell you what sign they might be, because there's a lot going on here, and it just doesn't feel relevant. What I will tell you is what's relevant is that information that I just shared, and also that this person is financially stable. Um, if they don't have a child, they want one. They want one, and they're going to be a great parent. This is somebody who's very practical, nurturing, very grounded. This is somebody who likes to be outdoors. I actually think that they like to not wear shoes. I don't know why I just heard that. Um, and you know them. You definitely know them. But this looks so good. I mean, the Sun and the Two of Cups. It looks beautiful. I mean, it's possible that this is somebody you dated. It's possible. It doesn't have to be, though. Frankly, it could go either way. I like this person, though, a lot. I like this person a lot, so be open. Michael, it's great to see you, man. I'm so glad you got a place to stay. I'm so glad. Um, see, what did I tell you, man? Just keep going forward. Helga, this looks great. I absolutely think you have something coming in with someone, presumably that you know. Um, and I think you're going to be really happy in an unexpected way. So, Helga, if I know you're shy, if you ever want a private reading off air, just email me or message me on Instagram. I mean, I charge for those, but I mean, we can spend like 2 hours. We can pull a million cards if we need to. And I'm happy to make time for you or anybody else for that matter. So, um, you're so welcome, Helga. You're so welcome. You do deserve the best. We all do. Just remember, the way we feel about ourselves is always a reflection of what we attract in other people. Always. You know, if if we're still holding on to old wounds, like old trauma, and we're gonna try to drag it into something new, you bet you're gonna attract somebody similar. And it's easier said than done. Um, but it's like you said, no more not allowing toxic people in your life and being able to identify like when somebody's not right for you, or like breadcrumbing you, and being able to walk away if you need to for your own like for your own self love. So okay, but yeah, it's great to see you, and no pressure. Please feel free to donate, even a couple dollars. It really means a lot to me. There's a couple ways to do it. Yeah, if anybody would like to donate to the show, um, they're all listed below, and I have some links in my video description. I have Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. So, yes, Merita, absolutely. Let's pull some cards. What's going on with you? I want to know what's going on with you. Pick a deck 1 through 6, and then I want you to tell me in at least 3 sentences what's been going on with your work and everything else. Because I know you've been looking for a job with your house. I demand to know all that before I pull cards. So, Helga, you said you're in Denmark, right? Did I understand that correctly? I'm sorry if I got that wrong. All right. Okay, deck 4, you got it. Okay, okay. How's that? Have you explored anything with the bid? Because I know that you were thinking about doing midwifing. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. It can't be. I don't think it's called midwifing. Um, did you explore anything with that too? I know we talked about it a while ago, like some new ways to try to put yourself out there. Okay. Well, I'm glad you got 2 job applications in. And if you ended up not getting, I think, a job that you had applied for a while ago, I hope you're doing okay. I It seems like you're keeping a good spirit. So you did tell me about that, the bank. Yeah. Okay. And if you feel like your interviews haven't been going well, Marita, maybe just reflect on maybe what you can do different, how you can approach them different. Um, hmm. All right. I love a good Rocky quote, Joanna. Love it. Joanna, did you like that movie? I don't know why I just felt compelled to recommend a movie for you if you like that one. Montaigne, I I promise I won't forget about you, darling. I promise. I'm gonna pull cards for my friend Merita, who's one of my first subscribers on this show. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought of this. There's like, you know, Sylvester Stallone wrote that movie, and he like wasn't an actor. There's another really good movie. I think it's actually free on YouTube, um, called like Pool Hall Junkies. I highly recommend it if anybody wants something to watch. This like professional pool player who's like not an actor, wrote a script and like insisted on being the star in it. It's so good. It's got like Christopher Walken in it. It's like an awesome 90s movie. Um, I'm sure you guys will recognize a lot of the actors, but yeah. Um, okay. Yeah, Marita, I completely understand that working is a boost for your mental health. You know, guys, it's tough. It's something that we all have to kind of look at. You know, I know we all have to survive. A lot of us have kids. Um, it's not always as easy as just dropping everything and just like trying to find your passion. You know, something that's I think always really difficult is, you know, the expectation of what you do for work being tied to like your value. Like, you know, your value as a person. It's a real problem. I mean, I know it is in the States. Um, you know, a lot of, I mean, specifically men, um, like men over 30 who are unemployed. I mean, all the data unfortunately suggests that like depression, suicide rates, drug addiction, all skyrocket pretty tremendously when people don't feel like they have a purpose, when they're not working. Um, you know, I hope at some point we can all be in a place where we remember that, like, you know, our human value has nothing to do with what we do for work, um, or who we are. You know, I used to have to separate um, those two sides of me for most of my life. You know, my sense of self and like what I did for work. It used to drive me crazy when I would meet people at parties, when I was like in a corporate environment, and they'd be like, "Oh, what do you do?" It'd be like one of the first things they ask, because really it has nothing to do with who I am, um, at all. I actually purposely have avoided asking that question when I go on dates with people. So I do understand how you feel. I know it can feel depressing to feel like, you don't have purpose, but just know you do. You do outside of what you do for work. I know we all want to not be struggling financially. I know that's a different story, but we love you, Marita. I want you to strive to separate your mental health and your own sense of like of feeling like you have a place. I want you to separate that from this job search, okay? Mental health needs to come before, okay? That having a job is it doesn't need to define your happiness, okay? It will come, I promise. Let's pull some cards for you. All right, what can we tell Merita? Merita, you got a new beginning coming in. Think you're going to be feeling pretty good here. Definitely something you've been waiting for. Definitely something you've been waiting for. Wow. Ooh. Why is this doesn't... I need some clarifiers. Okay. All right. One more. What's the outcome? Okay. Marita, I had to pull a lot of fucking cards, excuse my language, to figure out what's going on in your energy. There's a lot here. I could honestly spend like 30 minutes on this, but I need to, for posterity of the show to keep it flowing, I gotta be a little bit short. You have a new beginning coming. It's going to bring instability. I'm also getting a secondary message about just taking a leap, taking a chance towards it when it comes in. I also think this might be you taking a leap and like, again, trying to be like, leave behind like some of this negative mindset, specifically with like what's not serving you. I mean, this can't be even more clear. Look at this, Merita. I mean, we were just talking about this. Like, the amount of waiting, you feeling like you just keep waiting for something to come in, like that you've been investing a lot of time in, it's just keeping you so in your head. I have to tell you this, and Merita, this goes for everybody. Listen, all I can do is one, tell you what I see, and when I feel like it's relevant, share my own personal experiences, like rooted in things that I had to go through and learn from. I know, listen, growth is not linear. It takes time. We take a couple steps back, then forward. I'm going to tell you this, and it's very specific. And if you choose to not listen to it, it's up to you. It's not going to do you any good, though, if you just maintain exactly this type of mindset you're in now. This is so clear to me, Merita. I mean, it's literally speaking to what I was just telling you about your own self-worth. With the Eight of Cups, first off, it is imperative to your success, it's imperative that you leave behind all of like these notions and feelings and emotions that don't serve your higher good. Like all these like old things you're holding on to about like what your value is. You need to embrace being like in your power, not looking for something in the future as what's going to define your mental health. It needs to start now. You need to find that within yourself because it's really blocking, I think, your ability to get what you want. I mean, I think it's safe to say it is. And I love you so much, Merita. I mean, I've known you for like 3 months now. If something isn't happening for you, there's a reason. And mindset is so important, okay? I'm unbelievably effective at, or I have been in the past, manifesting really bad shit in my life because of the way I was thinking, like the way I program myself to think and the way my life programmed me to think. You need balance in your life, like total balance, emotional balance specifically. And when you achieve that, one of the significances of this card is when we bring ourselves into balance, truly, and we ask for help, that's when the universe steps in to help us. Like something bigger than us. They're not going to bring something in or help us until we're ready for it, until we've earned it. You need to walk away from all this bullshit that you're stuck in your head. It is literally the reason you're not getting a job. And I know you've applied to quite a few places. You've had interviews. You need to find the balance within you. This is about alchemy. Turning fucking pain into power, Merita, okay? Taking all that pain and all that shit that you've let, like, that's keeping you awake at night, and you alchemize it, you turn it into strength, okay? You can fucking do it. I know you can. I know you can. No more indecisiveness. I love you. I'm fucking serious, Merita. No more indecisiveness, all right? You need to, every day, tell yourself what you want, okay? And go after it. Go after it. This is, the King of Wands is confident, okay? And when I say past, this is not about people, Merita. This is about, like, your old ways of thinking, like the things that aren't serving you anymore. This idea about something else being the key to your mental health, like your happiness, your stability. And again, I am not, listen, it's not lost on me how it feels because I've been there, okay? I've been there. I have a very expensive mortgage and a lot of bills. I'm a single dad, and I voluntarily left like 10 years of a career that paid a ton of money to do this for free. So I understand what it's like to feel scarcity, and to have to like really get out of that mindset. It is it's so demoralizing at times when you feel like something's not coming in for you. I want you to act like you already have a job when you go into that next interview. Okay? Trick your mind into believing that. And it's not a trick if you believe it. Okay? Be confident, go forward. And the tower moment for you is going to be your true happiness. That's the tower moment. It's you literally letting everything crumble, like all this shit that's holding you back, so you can rebuild into this. Be daring. You're on your own. Remember that. You only have you. It's just you to pick yourself up by your bootstraps. Nobody else, no job. You're going to persevere. And through all that, like, you're going to start getting the rewards. Like, you will get the karma you deserve. Either way. Okay? I love you. This is such a clear message, Merita. I had to pull like 30 cards to figure out what the fuck was going on. Excuse my language. Take the leap. Look at this guy. He's happy because he believes he's stable. He has enough. He's financially abundant already. That's what this is about. You're so welcome. Well, I appreciate you. Listen, I am here to push you because I want you to have everything that you want, okay? It's hard to get what you want if you don't even know how to get it within yourself first. And I am not a finished product. I have to, I'm still working on the same shit you guys are, okay? Every day. Every day. Okay. All right, I think we're going to get Montaigne on. Joanna, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Joanna, for being supportive with Michael. Michael, you're gonna get through it, dude. This was a tower moment that had to happen, you know? I've already had at least one this month, that I'm grateful for. So, yes, there are, Joanna. That's actually a really good suggestion that I didn't even enter my mind. There's absolutely churches that help. Absolutely. Okay. Let's get Montaigne on, see what's going on with Montaigne.
Hello?
Well, hello, my friend. How are you?
I'm okay. How about you?
I'm doing great, Montaigne. I always feel better when I'm streaming with you guys. How's everything going?
Well, I'm doing okay. I'm still improving myself, like always.
Oh, me too. High five. So,
I've decided to cut contact with a lot of tarot readers this month.
look at you. You know what? If you feel like it's better for you, it's so.
And I don't think that you're a spellcaster.
Well, thank you. I certainly don't know how to cast spells. Besides,
I know
besides for my
I know there's some tarot. I was told that there were tarot readers that have been casting spells on me.
Really? Well, I mean, the only spell that maybe I know how to cast is from my.
So I decided to unsubscribe to a whole bunch of them.
You know what? You got to do what's best for you. I mean, I definitely don't know anything about.
And I don't want them to try and use me as a customer forever.
Yeah. So Montaigne, before we get started, I'm so glad you're on. We're gonna do a 15-minute phone reading today. We can't stay on too long. I'm so happy you're on, and well, I will
Honestly,
say
whatever comes out comes out.
good. And yes, for everybody watching, I don't know anything about spells. I mean, unless my sultry eye contact counts as a spell. So let's get started, Montaigne. How's everything going with your job?
Okay, but I know there's some people that are kind of bullies.
Okay, how how are you feeling? Or do you feel like the things that we were
The
talking
person
about
I feel like I can be myself with is my friend Scotty.
have, so I'm talking about the function of you doing your job, because a couple weeks ago,
I do pretty well.
okay, have you been trying to make an effort to be more on it? Because I know that that was really getting you down.
Oh yeah,
Good.
definitely. I've definitely been watching everything I do.
Good. Okay, I'm happy to hear that. Keep it up, because just remember what we pulled cards on that day. I know that that is going to make a significant impact on something with your work in some way.
I know it will, and I know the same people that have a hate on me will still hate on me regardless. And you know what? That's totally fine. I'm not there to please others, and they can ignore me all they want because you know what? That's what totally fills me up even more.
I'm happy to hear it. Yeah, you know what? Don't be affected by how people feel about you.
Just
Yeah,
make me even more determined.
that's my girl. All right. So let's see what's going on for Montaigne.
Whatever comes out, comes out. Just let the cards decide to come out.
Montaigne, what's going on? Did you connect with that guy? Because we pulled a lot of cards on for love, and I remember getting quite a few different messages about.
Well, there's a guy that's a Gemini named Kevin that I keep purposefully adding to my close friends list, and I've been dropping huge hints about him. I like him.
Have you guys talked?
Not yet, but intuitively I've been told it's going to happen soon.
Okay. All right. All right.
Interesting.
What can we tell Montaigne?
Let's see where this is going to go.
Mm-hmm. Spirit, what's coming near future energy? 3 cards, near future energies. Oh, love it. I love this.
Okay.
Let me get some clarifiers before. Okay. So good. It's really funny. Okay.
Also, before you say anything, I've been seeing hearts again lately.
Interesting. There was a heart in the first card that came out.
Funny because you know what? I had a hamburger. Not a hamburger. I had a vegetarian burger. It had a heart symbol, and then I saw another heart symbol in my bathroom.
Interesting.
This is so weird. I will show you the pictures.
I wonder what that means.
Actually,
what is this? Okay, passion working on what?
and you have to zoom in. I have to work on my self-confidence. I know.
Okay, this is what I have near future.
I know the answer to that.
So, all right, you ready to hear what I got for you?
Yes.
So, I think you are really gonna, like, near the end of, I think, kind of moving past some old wounds. I got the 3 of Swords with the 9 of Swords, first card out. This isn't like you being betrayed or heartbroken again. Guys, do you see? I mean, we all know this card. It's our least favorite card to see. There's no blood coming out of this heart. These swords have been in there for a while, and it doesn't have to be heartbreak. I think this is you finally starting to heal and move past like some trauma of some kind. It could be anything. I think you're finally starting to be at a place where you're really gonna be able to move through this. And I will say this. I tell you every time you come on here, I do know that to some degree it's not ladylike to approach men, or some people feel that way. I certainly don't. But I have the King of Wands with the Two of Swords. This is about indecision, about like being confident and going after things. And I think that ends too, because wouldn't you know, the next card's out, which is making me feel so good, Montaigne. I have the Star card and the Chariot. I mean, holy shit. Talk about good intuitive
I've been
energy.
dropping hints on my social media.
This is about one, I mean, it's a good omen for healing, fortune, like blessings coming in. It's also about really fast action and movement. Really fast action and movement, like from a period of indecision about confidence to really moving forward. This is somebody coming towards you. I have Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Somebody is going to passionately bring a love offer to you. Somebody who wants to work on a connection with you. And the last card out is the High Priestess. I mean, this is about feeling things that are coming in. I mean, you said it before we even started pulling cards. This looks really nice.
I think it's a Gemini.
One more. Yeah. You know this person
That's so
coming.
funny.
Just, I got the High Priestess with the Ace of Cups. After the Knight of Cups, clarifying Ace of Wands and Eight of Pentacles. So guys, we got Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Cups is clarifying it. I mean, Montaigne, you said it already. You feel something coming in for you, like a person. I think one, let go of indecision, be confident. With some extent, I think it's not about, listen, you want to be magnetic about attracting things. It's okay to go after things too, you know, and not just sit around and wait. That's a huge thing, like a huge message that I'm getting. Like, move forward, be confident. Don't be afraid to like, even take action, about talking to people, you know? Sometimes that's all it takes. Like you taking the first step, that first move. And that's what's going to bring something in, like this person. But you absolutely have somebody who's going to come in and want to passionately express their feelings to you. It seems like about working on something with you. And I think you're going to start feeling it more and more as it comes closer with this Ace of Cups and High Priestess. So this looks really good. I mean, heavy water energy.
Something with me.
Yeah, working on a relationship, it seems like.
So this is somebody from my past.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know. I don't actually think that. I mean, it's... Do you want me to try to pull cards?
can you confirm if this is a Gemini?
Is this Kevin?
Gemini.
His name's Kevin, right?
Mm-hmm. Kevin Fraser.
Is this him? Yes, it is. It's him.
It is.
But that's the message I got pretty strongly. I got a strong yes. Let me try to get double confirmation. Spirit, I just have double confirmation. That's funny. I love when the universe is cheeky. I asked for a double confirmation and I got a maybe, but not only was it a maybe, it was the High Priestess again. I think that this is him. I think so. You know,
Just confirm one last time. Third time's the charm.
No, I don't need to. I really don't need to. This is so clear. It is him. And then Spirit is literally like, you know it's him. Like, it's, you know it is. Your intuition already knows. I mean, I've never seen the High Priestess come out twice with 2 different decks. In a
Oh,
reading.
really?
Never. This is the first time I've ever seen that happen. And I asked a specific question. You know